Hello, Year 5. We're going to carry on with our Can I from yesterday and finish off our non-chronological reports today. So we're going to be thinking particularly about different types of sentences in our writing. So if we recap what we've done so far, we've done our introduction, we've written about our creature's appearance, we've done their diet. Today we're going to be thinking about their habitat, so where they live. I've got some pictures here of different habitats. So we've got the grass and the trees, leaves, bark on trees, water, we've got a swamp, and of course there's the pictures from Pandora itself that you could use for inspiration. So I want you to pause the video here, have a quick think, maybe jot some ideas down in your home learning books about where your creatures live. Okay, pause me here and have a think about that now. Okay, let's go on to think about our writing. Let's put in your ideas into a paragraph. Last week, or the week before last, we started thinking about dad wavers. So here's a challenge for you. Can you remember what these dad wavers stand for? Let's have a look. So we've got description, action, dialogue, where, an adverb, verb, estimation of time, rhetorical question, and a simile or a metaphor. So they are different ways to start your sentences. It just mixes up your writing, makes it flow, makes it more cohesive, makes it more interesting to read. So what we're going to do today is choose 6 of these dad wavers. Not all of them are appropriate for a non-chronological report, but lots of them are. So I want you to choose 6 that you are going to use today when writing your paragraph. I chose these 6. So I've got a paragraph here. One sentence is a description. One starts with a where phrase. One starts with an adverbial phrase. One starts with a verb. One starts with a time word. And one starts with has a simile in it. Okay? So as I'm reading the paragraph, I wonder if you can identify which dad wavers I've used where. So deep in the reeds next to the murky, inky swamp is where this species of banded lumipods live. These creatures are nocturnal and burrow into the emerald water reeds during the day. Every night they covertly stalk the area searching for prey in the water and on land. To cool down in the unbearable heat, the lumipods swim gracefully just under the surface of the swamp until they reach a more comfortable temperature. Crawling back to their nests, they settle on a cushion of bioluminescent grass, soft as cotton wool feathers and sapphire petals. Right, okay, so let's go through it. Can anyone see where my description is in there? You might think there might be a couple of examples, but the one I was thinking about when I was writing it is this one here. These creatures are nocturnal and burrow into the emerald water reeds during the day. So I'm describing what they're doing and where they're doing it. What about my where sentence? Can you see that one? That's right, it's up here, isn't it? Deep in the reeds next to the murky, inky swamp is where this species of banded lumipods live. So that's telling me where they live. And what about my adverb or my adverbial phrase? Can you spot it? It's this one here, isn't it? To cool down in the unbearable heat, the lumipods swim gracefully just under the surface of the swamp until they reach a more comfortable temperature. So my verb is swim, and my adverbial phrase is describing why they're swimming. It's to cool down in the heat. And did you notice as well that I've just carried on my sentence and given that extra bit of information? Right, my verb. Can you see where I've started with a verb? Here it is, look. crawling back to their nests. All right, there's my verb, crawling. What about a time word? Can you see any time words to start my sentence? Here it is. Every night they covertly stalk the area. Now, covertly means sort of slyly, sneakily, without a noise, without anyone knowing. And stalk is where you're sort of following and looking, and they're chasing their prey. And then finally, can you see where I've used a simile? Now, I have cheated a little bit with this one because I've combined two together. But I'm sure you'll let me off that. Here it is. Soft as cotton wool feathers. All right, so I'm describing the feathers. They are soft as cotton wool. They're soft like cotton wool. So your task today, Year 5, is to write your final paragraph about your creature, and you're going to tell me all about where it lives, what its habitat is. And I want you to choose, just to help you structure your writing, choose 6 of the dad wavers. You could use the 6 that I've done, or you might want to change some out. You probably won't be having dialogue in it, not in a non-chronological report, it's not appropriate, but you could choose 6 of the others. Don't forget, you can use ideas. If there are ideas here that you like, then use those. Just change parts. Don't copy it word for word, because you have fantastic ideas that are much better than mine, I'm sure. So you can take them and then add to it, all right, and suit it to your creature. Don't forget to start with your subheading. So today it's habitat. And if you would like a further challenge, see if you can start one of your sentences with incredibly. Could you use brackets? Could you use a relative clause? So, of course, you can write more than 6 sentences if you want to, but try and write at least 6 today, okay? So I can't wait to see your finished reports. Don't forget to send them in to us, and have a lovely day, Year 5. See you later. Bye.